legend is a powerful thing. A legendary person gains an aura around them that makes them greater than everyone around them. And legendary games are the same way. There are some games that are loved by everyone, that everybody will recommend, that anyone who criticizes will be kidnapped and held in someone's basement. These games rise above all others. And one of these games is the 2016 game by Respawn Entertainment, Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 has stayed relevant ever since its release, and has established itself as an incredible game. So after a recommendation from a friend, I decided to play the game and see if it lives up to its reputation. Titanfall 2 has some very interesting game mechanics. At first glance, it's just your average COD type shooter with first-person gun shooting, minus the racial slurs and raging kids. The interesting mechanics are wall running and Titans. Wall running is exactly what it sounds like. You can run on walls. But the Titans are really amazing. You can choose between a selection of Titans, all with unique properties. You can get Titans by getting kills, assists, and damage. When you get enough, you can call in your Titan for Titanfall. The Titans fall from the sky, hence the name, and then you can get in them. When you do, they function like massive weapons, as you would expect, and also have a core that you can charge the same way you get the Titan. Overall, the Titans really spice up the gameplay and make it super fun. And that goes for the gameplay in general. But the game's campaign, although definitely hyped, wasn't what I expected. Now this campaign was probably the most hyped video game campaign I've ever seen. I've heard multiple times how amazing the game campaign is, but honestly, I didn't see it. In terms of story, it's pretty simple. I won't talk about it too much here, but the story is nothing crazy. I don't know if I played the game wrong or something, but I honestly found the entire campaign mid. It was kind of short, and I didn't really get attached to any characters. I don't really know what was supposed to happen in the campaign that was supposed to make it great, but I either didn't notice it or it just didn't happen to me. So yeah, the campaign was pretty disappointing, but I still have a few good things to say about the game. Alright, this game definitely looks good. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's also nothing that jumps out to me. It looks pretty normal, which doesn't mean it's bad, just boring. The controls for the game are basically the same. They're really smooth and fun to play with. One thing that I do really want to talk about, though, is the multiplayer games. I don't know why or how, but this game has the most sweaty players of all time. You thought Fortnite sweats were bad? Well, you haven't seen anything, because I can't go 6 seconds without getting sniped from across the map by a guy that plays this game in his sleep. Seriously, just watch this footage. I can barely stay alive. Multiplayer games can really suck because of all these sweats, but it's not too much of an issue since you can still kill the bots and make yourself feel better after getting destroyed by DoorDash's #1 customer. On a serious note though, the game is still fun despite the sweats, but they are super annoying. So, did Titanfall 2 live up to the legend? Is it truly the great game it's talked up to be? Well, in my opinion, no. Now before you start screaming at me in the comments, let me tell you why. These multiplayer games that are the main feature of the game are filled with sweaty pro gamers that will not let you have much fun. The campaign I personally found disappointing since it didn't live up to what I expected after all the hype. So although Titanfall 2 is a great game that is very fun, I don't think it lives up to what I expected. Obviously, that doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it or if it's a terrible game. As I said before, it's still an amazing game. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. And also the overwhelming support that we had with the UTTP war. In case you haven't seen that, here's a video on screen right now. Thanks for watching and have a great day.